Alright, we got our base in for our divider, so I don't know if I'm going to put a piece of metal over that or just stain that. And we still have to fill these joins in with grout, so I could be able to dress that up with grout and then paint it and put a clear on the top of that. But I still have to grout this, guys. I'm not looking forward to grouting it. And I got my half walls ready for the mortar. We got mortar on the face of it, and as you see, I got the tile on the tops. Those are cemented down already. We rounded off the corners. These are 2 even pieces. These are 18 inches a piece. And we have to give that probably, I'd say, about 3 coats. I'm going to give it like a old world Romanesque look. We're going to do like a pull up and knockdown. It's called the knockdown. That's what I'm going to do to that. And I still have the tile in there, but we got all our base on. And like I said, I'm not looking forward to grouting this, but it has to get done. And here, let me hit the lights in here. Now, as you see that little plug over there, I have to move that over. That's way too close. You know, because I wanted to make these both symmetrical. So that plug has to be moved. Which, what I did is I already bashed out. That's the inside of the plug there. It can be moved over very easy. All we'll do is we'll cut this piece of wood out to free this wire, and we'll cut another 2 channels for these other 2 wires, and that box is screwed in. We'll unscrew it, put like a little piece of wood here, and we'll just screw that box to that side, and make a hole in the wall on the other side, and that's that. Then we'll have to patch that back up. So yeah, it's coming along, guys. Coming along, finally. It's almost done. Me and my father did tile work for 45 years. I did it for 25 years. And I have a lot of old tools. It's like with my wet saw the motor froze up. So I probably won't get another motor for the wet saw. I mean, I don't really need it. Hold on a second. Let me drink something. I did all that work there with a commercial tile scorer and a wet saw with a portable wet saw. It looks like a circular saw, but the water's fed into it. And I mean, you could get by with that, but it's not as good as a wet saw. You can't really do as good cuts as what you can with a wet saw, but I mean, it'll get you through the job. Because a motor for my wet saw was $200 and some. It was close to $300, and that was without shipping. So, and it's my fault that the motor froze up, because I let the thing sit for 15 years in my garage, in a damp garage, and I did everything under the sun, guys, to try to get that thing to turn, and it would not turn. I mean, it turned real slow, you know, and it was a sealed saw, so I couldn't even take it apart. So, and I don't have the time to mess with it. I don't have the time to cut the thing open, so I just said to hell with it, and I bought a portable wet saw, which that was actually $180. That costed me a lot of money. It looks like the bike isn't going to sell. This is Saturday. There's no emails, so I didn't expect it to sell. You know, right now, right now, people, man, are strapped. You can't sell them. You can't sell them a bar of gold for free right now, guys. So I really didn't think it would sell, because I tried it. I've been trying to sell it for the last 2 years. Probably tried it 7 other times, and you know, you get these jokers, man. They want to trade you an old car for it that's like some high school project been sitting out in the weeds for 10, 20 years, or they want to trade concrete work, you know, and or they want to give you $3,000-4,000 for it. And I'm just not dealing with that no more. This ain't gonna deal with it. I'll keep it. Not a problem. Kita, how long were you outside tonight? She was outside from 12 to 9 o'clock in the morning. So she was raised in Sun Valley, California, and I think she was raised out. I think the lady that raised her, I think she kept the dogs outside, and that's why she likes being outside so much, huh? But she's real friendly, guys. I bring her in stores. She's real good to people. Well, let's hope it stays that way. I'm not going to Three Rivers motorcycle show, guys. I am going to go to Glory Days. Glory Days is a whole different ball game. There's a lot of places there I can walk around with Kita. The Three Rivers motorcycle show, it's small, very small, very confined. And, you know, it's all about Harley Davidsons there. The people that win the motorcycle show every year have a Harley Davidson. You know, everyone that votes, the people that vote for Harleys, because they're all Harley'd up, they're all into that BS. And I'll be honest with you, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of that. And I had a Harley at one time, and I'm sick of it. Yeah, I'm sick and tired of seeing all the fake guys there, the fake macho guys. You know, all leathered up with all their Harley leather pants, Harley boots, Harley socks, Harley underwear, Harley condoms in their pocket, Harley Davidson lighter, Harley Davidson shirt, Harley Davidson sunglasses, Harley Davidson do-rag, whatever the hell the damn thing's called. You know, they're all Harley'd up, making a big payments on them Harley Davidsons, boy. You know, and I'm sick of it. I'm sick and tired. I'm just sick and tired of that BS. And I think you guys know that I'm going to go to Glory Days. I'm definitely going to that. That's not a problem. You know, I'm going to bring her there. I'm bringing Kita there with me. And I'll get some pics there, man. I'll get some snappies there. But yeah, guys, I've been doing home remodeling for a long time. I do everything. I can do everything. I know how to set blocks. I know how to set bricks. I weld. I know plumbing and advanced plumbing. Electricity, I know simple electricity. I can't wire a house up or a fuse box, but I can wire up a plug, a switch, you know. I can add a line. I know how to do that. I know about the wire sizes and how much power they can, how much power they can hold. And man, I can't believe she don't have any bugs on her for being outside. I mean, I leave the door open for her to go in and out. She stays outside all night. Now, once it snows, I won't be able to get her inside. Once the snow starts coming, she won't want to come back in. She'll literally lay out here in the snow. Let me see. Yeah, You know, what I can't believe with the bike is no one even wants to make an offer. You know, I understand it's a rigid, but what a lot of people don't know is rigids actually have a benefit, and that mainly goes for the belt. The belt on a rigid, it lasts longer than a soft tail with a belt, and you don't have to constantly adjust it. Because on a soft tail, the belt flexes. When, you know, like whenever the rear suspension goes up and down, the belt also gets stretched. You know, so man, I need to brush her. You know, so that's why with a rigid, that belt there will probably, the belt only has 5,600 miles on it. That belt will last probably until I'm dead. And that'll literally, I think I'm getting tore up out here, guys, by these damn mosquitoes, man. That'll last 20, 30,000 miles. And, you know, I'll probably never put that amount of miles on that. Keith, I gotta go inside, man. I'm getting tore up by mosquitoes. Okay, Daddy, go inside, and I gotta get her a brush too, guys. And I'll tell you, I must have got bitten on my ankle here. And I also cook too, guys. Matter of fact, my next cooking project is going to be homemade raviolis. I'm going to make the dough and the filling. You know, it's like I said, I can make bread. I make a lot of dishes, a lot of different dishes. Lasagna. You know, when you lose your parents, you start learning how to cook. Okay, let me put it to you that way. You'll learn how to cook. Okay, guys, this is a collage of pics I made of my family. Some of them are hard to see. Let's turn the light on. Maybe you can see better. Okay. That's both of my grandmothers there. That's my grandfather. That's him again. Uncle. I don't know who that is. That's my father's father. That's my father and me. Grandmother. That's my dad and his friend. It's my sister and me. That's my father, it's his brother, they're both deceased. That's me when I was, what, about 5 or 6 years old. It's my sister when she was young. There's my father again with his friend, Dominic. My mother. This is my dog Holly, Belgian Shepherd. That's before he did, this is back in '82, before we did remodeling to the house. That's my mother, that's my dog Holly. Oh yeah, and that's my father in the Doodlebug down the Outer Banks. That's the name of the cottage. And, I'm going to show you a picture of my father when he was in the Italian Special Police. This is from probably before World War II. No, this is probably right around like 1939. And he left the uniform in Italy along with the sword. Along with the sword he had too. So, and here's my mom with our little miniature pincher. Yeah, I did a lot of work last night, guys. I put that wooden threshold in where the dining room meets the living room. I cut the tile for the tops of those half walls, and I finished some of the metal lath on the other one, and then I moved the plug over, but by drilling a hole in the frame, I was able to move it over another quarter of an inch, which isn't enough. And as I was moving it, the kitchen lights flickered. Because the kitchen lights are the line is tied into that. So once I seen that, I said, you know what, I'm not playing with this again. And I'm going to move the plug. Matter of fact, I think that's a 20 amp plug I have on there, because it's a gray one. That's a 20 amper. I'm going to see if I can get a 30 amper. If I can get a 30 amper, I'm going to put a 30 amp in there, because there's 6 kitchen lights that tie into that line, and each light bulb is 75 watts. So I think I would rather have a minimum 25 amp if I can't get a 30 amp. I think that's what I'm going to do. And you know, these outlets, they're so expensive now. I think when I bought that was like $8.95. Now it's probably $24.95. And that's like a pizza here, if you can afford it. A pizza right now, by the time you pay your tax, $30 to $40 for one 16-cut pizza. So as a result, what do you think happens? She gone. Pizza shop goes out of business, because who could afford a $30 to $40 pizza, especially around here? Well, these places go out of business. Yeah, guys, I didn't feel like, man, going to that Harley Davidson motorcycle show. It's, you know, I didn't go to it last year. I went to it for the first time a year before, and who do you think wins every year? A Harley Davidson. You know, and I'm sick of all that crap. I'm sick of that. You know, you got these guys saying buy American because it's supposed to help the United States. It ain't helping nothing. It never did. To help the United States, well, why is the United States all messed up right now? Hey, get this. I have Geico insurance for the Cadillac. Okay. I pay, since the car's financed, I pay $1,266 a year for the Cadillac. I'm 63 years old. I'll be 63 in September. I'm 62 right now. I mean, 30 more days I'll be 60. I'm 63 years old. I haven't had a wreck in the last 20 years. I haven't got a ticket in the last 20 years. I'm paying $1,266 a year for insurance on that car, and it's 10 years old. 10 and a half years old. Next year, my insurance is forecasted, because they just sent me a notice of my bill. Next year, it's going to be $1,450. So I dropped them. And I got another insurance company. I'm not going to say who it is, but they're only $900, and I think they're $990 a year. Geico is supposed to be one of the cheapest there is, right? She gone. Case closed, hammer down. And what the insurance person told me is a lot of these companies they're having problems because a lot of people aren't insured. So the people that do have insurance, they're pumping your rates up to make up the difference of people that aren't paying their insurance. So yeah, guys, you know, I'm real sorry, man. I didn't go to and take snappies of all the dudes with all the bolt-on billies with all the kind of bolt-on stuff they buy for their big Harley Davidsons. You know, and that's what they all are. They're all bolt. None of them make parts like I do. They're all bolt. I call them bolt-on billies. They're bought, not built. I'm built, not bought. But I'm gonna go to Glory Days with Kita, because that's a pretty big place there. You walk around. I can walk around the steel mills. You know, or maybe I'll get lucky and get black lung. Who knows? I'll come back and be all smoke and all black smoke around my nostrils, around my mouth and my eyes. You know, black soot all over the top of my head from the Pittsburgh steel mills. We're gonna definitely go there because I bought the wristband. Okay, I'm gonna just prove it to you guys. I'm gonna show you the wristband because I know you don't believe me. These are $10. So, you know, and I'll take some snappies over there. Maybe I'll take my tablet with me. I'll take some pictures of it through the tablet. Oh, I gotta show you guys. I got a hold of another Keurig I found in the trash. Let me show you guys. You chilling over there. You owe me a kiss. Okay? So I put ice in your wall over here. Look. Oh, there was ice in there. Man, I'll tell you, it melted jet fast, boy. So yeah, Peter, you owe me a kiss. Let me show you these guys. Let me show you the Keurig I found. This only takes view cups. But you can get an adapter that'll take K-cups. Okay, so we have that one. This, and you know what was wrong with this, guys? The button came off. That's all that was wrong with it. There's a sign on top that said broken. All I did is I pushed the button back in. Okay? So we have that one. Take view cups, or you can get the adapter to take K-cups. We got that one. Three, 4, 5, 6. Now these two right here, these are Cadillacs. These are the Cadillacs of Keurigs. Okay? And guys, I gave 3 away. I gave 3 of these away. So we have 2 upstairs, 3, 4, 5, 6. I gave my sister one that's 7. That's a single serve there. Yeah, I gave her one that's 7. I gave a friend of my wife's out in Kansas 8. A guy that cut a tree down here after I paid him, I gave him one of these. It's 9 of them, man. 9 of them. Unbelievable. Man, am I tired. I'll tell you what I got to do. I got to look for a gun case. If I'm going to take those AKs to the shooting range, man, I got to get a gun case. And some more ammo. So, alright guys. I'm tired, man. I started, well, this is one of my off days, so I've been up all night, and I think I started on this living room project here. I think I started like around maybe 12:30, maybe 1 o'clock. So time for me to lay down.